Okay. Yeah. As you might be aware, as part of base customization, so these are all the topics which will be covered. So what we do, the 5.0 material is there and then 7.0 material is also there, but both are good actually. So if you can spend some time, you can do the exercise on both 5.0 as well as 7.0. Okay, 5.0 will be in SAP GUI and then 7.0 will be in web user interface. Okay. Okay. So the topics, part of base customization of 5.0 is business partner, organization management, territory. But territory will be there in sales in 7.0. Product master, transaction, activity, partner, pricing, action, billing, middleware. Okay. We'll start with business partner today. So this is all the introduction. So nothing specific. Okay. We'll see the business partner overview, modeling element, and then configuration related settings with respect to business partner and data distribution and map. So as you might be aware, there will be a scenario wherein we try to explain the concept based on a scenario. So the enterprise has relationship with different types of business partners. So we see how to establish the relationship between different business partners in CRM system. So this is also the most common phenomenon. How the business partner master data gets into CRM system. So it will be either through initial load from the CRM is the first so then it will be initial load from legacy system. And then, so if the CRM is having the e-commerce scenario, then internet self-registration. So we have our website and the interested customer can log into the e-commerce website of the company or the client. And then if he likes the product, then while buying the product itself, the system will ask you to provide the necessary data like name, address, pin code, email ID, all that. So that basing on that particular information, system will save the customer as a business partner in the system. So that is one way through which you can maintain the master data in the system, business partner master data. So this was old option, people-centric CRM. So now no more portal is available on CRM because till CRM 5.0 the other interface available was portal. So now as web user interface has replaced it, so no more portal available. And then MySAP CRM field of applications. If you would like to have your CRM run on your mobile clients like laptops and handhelds, then you need to from there also the master data of the business partner can be updated. And then interaction center. So yesterday also we spoke. So from the call center itself, if the call agent would like to create a new business partner, from there itself you can create the business partner in the system. And then the traditional way of maintaining a business partner is nothing but in SAP GUI. So CRM 5.0 or 7.0. So that is one way. And then BW leads. Through leads also you can create the business partners and download from R3. So suppose you have an established R3 system and then now you are implementing SAP CRM. Then in that case, the master data which is already available in R3 system can be used in CRM. So say suppose you have 1000 customers in R3 system. But as far as your CRM requirements are concerned, out of which you require only you might be requiring only 500 customers for your CRM scenario. In that case, I can filter the 500 customers out of 1000 and then you can bring those 500 customers into CRM system. So that is nothing but download. So this we will cover in middleware. So there is a concept called initial load, so through which you can download certain things, so many things from R3 to CRM. Okay. And there is one more concept called external list management. So yesterday I was talking about this. If you want to hire certain number of contacts for a time being, Then with the help of external list management, you can upload them into the system as a prospect or with some other classification, and then as soon as the period is over, so based on the conversions, certain prospects become customers, otherwise it will delete them from the system. Okay, we'll see in marketing, so how exactly you can do this external list management. Okay, who can be a business partner in CRM system? So based on the business scenario, anybody can be a business partner in the system. An employee can be a business partner, a creditor, vendor, an organization unit itself, a debtor, customer, tenant. So it's based on the scenario, anybody can be a business partner in the system. So whenever you try to create a business partner, so in R3 you have a specification that you need to choose an account group, then that forms the basis to create your business partner, right? But in CRM, whenever you try to create a business partner, so you need to create the business partner within one of these categories. So either it can be a person, or an organization, or a group. Okay. So BP is the transaction code for business partner creation or change or display everything. Okay. So here you will see in the initial screen itself, you need to create the business partner either in person as a category, organization as a category, or a group. You cannot create your own category in the system. So these three are standard. Okay. So but whoever may be the customer, they will fall into any one of these particular categories. So we'll see, we'll create one, we'll try to see the features availability. Choose person or an organization. So as soon as you choose the category, here you find the grouping. So grouping is nothing but it controls the number range. So you are trying to create a business partner with certain so category. So what is the default grouping to be picked up? So in the background, we'll be maintaining all these groupings. So grouping is nothing but a folder kind of a thing. So I will say so and so grouping. Under that, I will be assigning the number ranges. So for this grouping, what is the number range to be picked up? So grouping controls, the business partner must be assigned to a group. The grouping controls the number range. Internal and election number range assignment is possible. The grouping is defined in customer. You can make settings in standard grouping. I will show you where to do that. So this you will find under cross application components. SAP business partner, basic settings, number ranges and grouping. First we will be defining the different number ranges.
How did you get into this screen? What is the transaction? What is the transaction?
SCRO.
Yeah, normal SCRO.
Yeah. Okay. Under SPRO, cross application components. Under cross application, you have SAP business partner. Okay. Under that, basic settings and number ranges. So once the number range definition is done, then you need to define your group and then assign the number range. So here the grouping. So it's nothing but an entry with such a number and then your own description, and then you need to assign your number. And you need to decide out of this many number of groupings, you need to declare one particular grouping as standard grouping. So internal standard grouping. So that even suppose say if I am creating a new business partner with a business partner category as person, so I can have one particular grouping, say 1. If it is organization, say 2. If it is a group, say 3. So but the user has to choose it while creating the business partner. So in that case, why this declaring of internal standard grouping? If something is missed, okay, so the user hasn't picked anything else, anything here while creating the business partner, then system automatically gives the number range from this internal standard grouping.
That means
most of the time,
if the grouping is blank, the system will automatically assign the internal assignment.
Yes, sir.
Ticks. Okay.
Yeah. So normally they go for only one internal standard grouping, even for person, organization or group. So they prefer only one number range. So if somebody wants to have a different number range to demarcate between person, organization and group, then you need to have different groupings. Then you need to choose here. So while creating the business partner system, you need to choose which grouping I want to pick. Okay?
Okay.
And then, so once the partner category is determined and then group is taken, so the next important aspect while creating the business partner would be the role. So in which role the user is supposed to create this business partner. So there is a lot of control based on the role you choose to create the business partner. So the standard business partner functions, what we see in R3, they all will be seen here also. But we call them as roles in CRM. You see vendor, bidder, contact person, prospect, employee, internet user, sold to party, ship to party. So what happens? So the moment we choose the role, the amount of data which needs to be maintained will be specific to that particular role. See now, see I am in general, created in BP role in general, business partner general. So this is nothing specific to any particular role, general data. So like the address of the customer, identification, and some marketing attributes, that's all. So here you can see the data, 3 data sets will be there based on the role of the customer. So now you are able to see only general data and relationship. Suppose say I choose sold to party. So now system is asking whether you want to create the business partner with role sold to party. Now you see the sales area data has been triggered. Earlier it was not there. So the role will decide that. Even see the number of tabs availability once I choose sold to party has been increased. If it is general, only 7 to 8 tabs will come. So if it is sold to party, it understands that the amount of data to be inputted against this role will be more. So that many number of tabs will be populated once you choose the role. Suppose I choose some other role, say employee.
Okay.
Or a contact person. So even a competitor can be maintained as a business partner in the system. Suppose say you want to create a prospect. See, so this sales area specific data gone, because for a prospect you won't be creating any transaction, right? Like quotation or sales order, nothing. So sales area specific data not required. So it is controlling that. So only general data, relationship available, no sales area specific data. Okay. And then if you want, you can create your own business partner role, and then you can assign them so that you can have your own data maintained. So suppose say out of this particular role, you have so many things available here, but you don't want to see them. When you create your own role, you can control them. So data sets are nothing but that general data, sales area specific data and relationships. And then address management. So as in R3 we have facility of maintaining only one address, but when it comes to CRM, you can maintain multiple addresses for the same customer. Okay, so these are all different address usages: standard address, send address, goods receipt, receive these goods, distribute goods. Like that, you can create your own. So these usages also you can create your own, and then you can maintain n number of addresses. The address usage and then you can maintain multiple addresses for the business. But out of so many addresses what you are going to maintain, you need to declare one particular address as standard address. Okay? So this will be useful for those customers who are having different offices in the same city or place. So then you can maintain one as a corporate office and one address for the delivering the goods, so that particular address can be adapted. So I'll show you where to create all these things. You can maintain the address dependent and address independent communication data also. So in certain cases, you are in an agency to create a business partner. At that time, you can simply take the name and then phone number of the customer, and then you can save it. Later, so once the interaction is more with the customer, then you can update the details. So that's why it's calling it as address independent and address dependent. Then there is a third-party tool also available, postal validation against regional structure. So this is through BADI. You can validate the duplication, then error tolerance sets, all that. But we never used it till now. And one of the features of R3 CRM system compared to R3 is the establishing a relationship between different business partners. Here you can see that there is a separate data set called as relationship. Okay.
Okay.
Here you can establish. So with the help of a relationship category. Suppose this is an organization. So for this organization, there might be some contact person available. There might be some employee who is responsible from the client side. So in the master data itself, I can make a link between the employee of our company with the customer. So when I see the master data, I can easily understand that who is the responsible employee who is taking care of this particular customer. The same relationship can be adopted in the transactions also. Once I maintain the data in the master data, and then if I am raising a sales order or a quotation or any activity on this customer, so when I click on the partner tab, the employee responsible which I assigned in this relationship tab will be shown there. But provided in the partner determination, you need to choose that particular role, that you also want to see the employee responsible for this business partner. So then, based on the partner determination procedure plus the data what we maintain in the business partner master data, will determine the responsible employee in the transaction itself.
Okay.
Okay. So CRMD_partner. The transaction, to create any transaction in CRM, then you might be aware.
It's a master transaction, right?
Yeah. So on any transaction, either for service and activity, sales.
It is just like SA93 in R3.
Yeah. One of the sales order I am taking. So click on the partner.
Okay.
So now here you can see bill to party, payer, ship to party, sold to party. But they didn't take. Actually, in the partner determination procedure, if you take, so even you can see a sales manager is required, sales employee responsible. Even these partner functions are also triggered based on the settings what you make in the business partner master data as well as in partner determination procedure. Okay. So
can you
establish the relationship? Yeah.
Can you just show me the partner determination procedure? Is it similar to R3?
Not exactly. So there is some difference. So that is also one of the topic in base customization.
Oh, that's okay. Then we'll come at a later point of time.
Yeah. Okay. So a relationship can be established with relationship category. So you need to say what type of relationship these two business partners are having. So suppose I am creating an organization. So if I need to assign a contact person for this business partner, then I can say so and so business partner has contact person. So choose this. Then system will ask you. So what is the who is the business partner you want to establish as a contact person? then you need to call that number of that business partner, and then you can establish the relationship with a duration also. So from which time to which time, or from which period to which period. Suppose one of the sales executive is resigning, okay, and new executive is going to join from January 1st. But still you can come into the master data and then establish the relationship stating that from January 1st, 2014, this guy will be the employee responsible. So when you execute a transaction by using this sold to party, so on January 1st, then system automatically picks that particular business partner, but not the old employee responsible. Because the validity period is given till 31st December for the old employee. For the new employee, it would be from January 1st. Okay? And then this is one-time maintenance. Suppose I assigned a contact person in the organization, in this customer, and then I saved it. And then if I log into the contact person master data, so in his relationship, it will be shown as he is the contact person for so-and-so organization.
Okay.
It is bi-directional. You need to maintain in any one of the master data, so it will be updated in both the master data. Anything, you will be doing the exercise on all this. Whatever I am saying, you will be doing all the exercise.
Okay.
Okay. So like that, the relationship category. So in the configuration, in the standard, they say that if a person is assigned in the relationship with a relationship category has contact person, so the opposite one more relationship category will be maintained in the system. So if ikkada has contact person, so in the other master data he is the contact person for. So that relationship category will be automatically picked up by the system.
Okay, it is like bi-directional.
Yeah, bi-directional. So if you want, you can create your own relationship category also. So it is free to use. You can create your own. These are all standard. So many standard relationship categories are given. You see the competitor. So suppose if you create your competitor also as a business partner, then so if you are targeting one particular business partner and then you want to show the other business partner or the company as a competitor, then you can establish the relationship in the master data itself. So this will be very useful while creating the leads and then opportunities. So opportunity cannot be won all the time, right? So at that particular point of time, if you lose an opportunity, you can clearly say that because of this competitor, I lost. So in that, if you want to mention that information, that particular competitor needs to be maintained as a business partner in the system, right? So then you can use that information. Yeah, you are asking something?
Yeah, can we see the other side of the relationship also, like to whom he is a competitor? Like whatever it may be, any relationship, target one.
We'll see one of the existing business partner.
Yeah, no problem. Display also fine.
See, there is a relationship for this business partner. This is a sold to party actually. You can see at purchase. Okay, so I will take this number 400267. Right.
What is his role? He is a contact person.
Yeah, now you can see he is a contact person for 300020.
Okay.
Okay. So like that it will be updated.
Okay.
So even this category also will be picked up by the system on its own. So again, the contact person for.
Yeah. While creating, we did not see that which is the target. That's the reason I got a doubt. How it will be picked up.
Yeah, that's what I am saying. In the configuration itself, they made an assignment that if this is the relationship category, so what would be the other relationship category for the this in this master data? So they maintain that particular table. So that's why it is automatically fixed.
So it's like one to one, not one to many or one many to many.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So he's trying to explain the same concept, the relationship category.
This is all Siemens stuff?
Yeah, Siemens.
Okay.
Certification material.
Okay.
Do you have this material?
No. I don't have. Actually, I got only the internal, just internal sort of training.
Okay.
I don't have this material.
And then we have concept of group hierarchy. I think in R3 also you have the same concept, right?
Group hierarchy, customer hierarchy.
Customer hierarchy.
Yeah.
Okay. Here also same concept. We define a group and then assign the different number of business partners under that particular group. So this is basically used if you want to give any specific discounts for the entire group. So instead of maintaining or giving the discount at each and every business partner level, if you declare that particular discount at the top level, then it will be percolated to the lowest level. Or you can have a different discount at each level also. So to say at this level some percentage and at this level some other percentage, that also can be done. And then if you are using your own customer hierarchies in R3 system, and then if you want to transfer them back to CRM, you can do that. So you have an established hierarchy which is already available in R3. If you don't want to maintain anything new in CRM, then you can bring those hierarchies from R3 to CRM with the initial load.
Okay.
This is very important. So as I told you yesterday, so as soon as the business partner is created in CRM system, so it will be or he will be automatically replicated back to R3 system. But how that mapping is happening? Or somebody is suppose say R3 is the leading system for creation of business partner, and then as soon as the business partner is created in R3, it will be automatically replicated back in CRM within a few minutes or few seconds. As soon as you save, you come into the system and then see the partner is available. So in order to have this smooth transition between two systems or data flow between two systems, you need to have a consistent distribution of business partners. So for that there are certain prerequisites which needs to be maintained in R3 system, not in CRM. They are called as fight settings. Sorry. So suppose see the first example is, suppose you are taking the R3 system as the lead system to create a business partner. Okay. So you need to maintain a number range as internal in the R3 system because you are considering R3 as lead system of creating business partners. Am I? Okay. Some number range is defined in R3 system. I need to define the same number range in CRM, but it should be declared as external. This why the reason is that suppose I am creating a business partner with a number 1 in R3. So I need to allocate the same number in CRM also. To facilitate that, I will be creating an external number range with the same number. It will automatically fix to the same number. The other scenario is, if your CRM is the leading system to create a business partner, then you do the same thing. So you define a number range in CRM and then declare that as a internal. The same number range you need to maintain in R3 system with the same number. Okay?
So that's a mandatory thing? Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, you will not get the consistent number. Yes.
But is there any foolproof like system will not error out? It's saying that it's not matching like that?
Yes. So it will be the communication happens between R3 and CRM is through RFC, right?
Okay.
Then the data will be taken from R3 to CRM, CRM to R3 in the form of a BDoc, business document, right? So if any error is there, there will be a BDoc monitor in middleware. So as soon as the business partner is created, you can just cross-check in R3. If it is not appearing there, then you can go to this BDoc monitor and then just see what happened to your BDoc, whether it is successfully processed or in queue or error. So if you click on the error message in the BDoc messenger, then it shows that so-and-so number range is missing in R3, so there is an inconsistency. So BDoc is stuck in the queue. So that type of information system will give you. Okay?
Okay.
SMW01. So these are display BDoc messages. Suppose say 5 minutes back you tried to send a business partner.
What is the transaction for this?
SMW01. So in middleware you will be seeing all this.
Oh, SMW0.
This will be covered in middleware. Yeah.
Okay.
You see. So this is the BDoc ID. You can say all things which are in green, they are successfully processed. You see here you can see queue name, CSA order. So some sales order or service order is created, which is successfully replicated back. Okay. So by just looking at the queue name or the document name also you can understand. Here you can see customer hierarchy. Bupa main. Bupa main is nothing but a business partner. So they call business partner as Bupa. Main is nothing but something related to business partner. Sales stock generation, business transaction message. So there is some transaction which is created. So Bupa relationship. So it is taking the business partner master data separately and then relationship separately in a BDoc. Bupa main, customer hierarchy, employee. Okay. So like this you can see.
Okay.
So if it is error, it will be in red. Then you can if you double click it.
It is just like similar to IDOC status and everything.
Yeah.
In R3.
So here it will try to give some information about the error. You need to analyze. So what is the error? So site name R3. So it is this is the RFC destination of your R3 system. And then we are trying to go to this particular address. So this is a warning only. Okay, like this you can see. But while saving the business partner in CRM, it won't say anything. It just saves because it is required in CRM. But the errors or the problems related to the transmission of that business partner only be analyzed in BDoc monitor. Okay.
Okay.
So this is one prerequisite. This is very important. Two systems, two different concepts. So as you know, to create a sold party or a customer in R3 system, the main focal point will be account group, which controls everything, right? So the number range, so what field groups are, or what are all the mandatory fields to be filled up, everything will be controlled through account group. Okay. So, but when it comes to CRM, so there are so many other aspects, right? Grouping. So for number range, you need to depend on grouping to determine the number range, and then the role. So in which role the customer is going to be created. So which will decide the amount of data to be maintained against that particular role, and then classification. So this point I will show you. So every business partner who is going to be created in the system, okay, so will be carrying a classification. So there is a tab called classification in the general data. So if you click here, then it will show you. So this you won't be checking this. So based on the role you are creating the customer, the classification will be automatically picked up by the system. So you have a classification of competitor, a prospect, consumer, customer, okay, and then rented address. So this is part of external list management as marketing. Okay, so if you are uploading the customers through PLM, so the natural the classification picked up by the system would be rented address, because this customer is bought on rent for some days. So if he becomes a permanent customer, then that rented address will be taken off by the system itself, or else they can be deleted from the system. Okay, so because he is a customer, so the classification is customer. So suppose say there is an internet registration. So somebody logged into the e-commerce or website of the company, and then he created himself as a customer in the system. Then the classification would be consumer. Okay.
Okay.
You know the difference between customer and consumer, right?
Yeah. No, not exactly. Consumer is end customer, right?
Suppose say, yeah. Suppose say I am a TV manufacturer.
Yeah, it is like distributor and end customer.
Yeah, distributor. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, customer, consumer. So only in e-commerce scenario or the direct sales, you will find this classification consumer. Okay. So in order to transfer the data from R3 to CRM or CRM to R3, even a classification forms a basis for the smooth transfer. Okay. Let's see how this is mapped. Okay. So mapping of classification and account groups. So I have 5 different classifications available in CRM. So if I want to transfer the data from CRM to R3, so I am saying that if a customer is coming from CRM with so and so classification, I am creating a respective account group in the R3 system. So for classification customer, I create one account group, customer CRM. For competitor classification, I create one more account group, competitor CRM, and then consumer CRM. So like that, I will create that many number of account groups in sync with the number of classifications available in the CRM system. Okay, but the customer classification will have multiple roles. So say, suppose I am creating a customer with a BP role sold to party. It picks up classification as customer. I create the same or some other business partner with a role ship to party. Still the system picks up the customer as classification. For bill to party, favor. For all these 4 roles, the classification is same, customer. Clear?
Yeah, clear.
And then I am saying for customer classification, there is account group 0001 is there in R3 system. So whoever is coming from CRM system with a classification customer, they will be created in the R3 system by choosing the account group 0001.
This number, again the number will be same, right? Because the number range will maintain the same thing.
Yeah. So in the account group 0001, whatever number range which I maintain in CRM as internal, I will maintain the same as external in account group 0001.
Okay.
Clear?
Correct. Yeah, clear.
So suppose I have consumer. So consumer classification, I will create 0002 as account group in R3 system. And then I need to maintain this table in R3 system. Then only system will understand. So where
table means?
So this
table means?
Entries. So for this classification, this is the account group. Yeah.
Okay.
So this you can do in R3 system only, not in CRM. So now I am logging into R3 system. Okay, there is a transaction called PIDE, PIDE in R3. Okay, here you can see. So two entries, CRM to R3 and then R3 to CRM. So you are in CRM to R3. So you know all the classifications, right? Classification A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah.
Okay. So consumer, customers, prospect, competitor, consumer as person. and then I need to define that many number of account groups in R3 system and then assign. And then before doing this account group, I need to just cross check the number ranges which are assigned in CR, right? Then
Yes.
I will do this assignment. Then if it is from R3 to CRM, so here the account group becomes the lead, right? So
Yes.
all account groups are given and then the classification. You see,
What is the 00002?
this is
Right,
the
sir.
grouping of CRM. Or
So that's what you
CRM.
told me, grouping. Okay.
Yeah. So here I am saying the account group. So it is account group is embedded in number range is embedded in account group itself. So there it is. We are not specifically saying anything. But here the classification and grouping needs to be mapped. That's why against an account group I am mapping the classification as well as grouping. Okay.
Okay.
So this is very important in order to have a smooth transmission of the business partners or flowing of business partner data from one system to other system. You need to properly maintain it.
Can you just go to the grouping slide once, just for a second?
Which one? In CRM, huh?
The, grouping, wherever it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grouping, okay. Here you define. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very important.
Group 1 declassification, grouping 2. So see the grouping 2. Grouping 2. So it will be picking that number in 7. It's like that.
So 1 second once. It is 07 here. So 0002. Just go to Alt Tab that session. So it is sales partner.
Okay.
Just click on that CRM to R3 on the top. The first one on the left side pane, yeah. Here it is. Okay.
Okay. So one more point, if the classification is rented address, it cannot be transferred back to R3 system. So because there is no concept of prospect in R3, so only customers are available in R3, right? So unless until the rented address is checked in classification, you won't replicate it back to R3 system. It will be in CRM only. So unless until he becomes a customer, you won't be replicated back to R3 system. Okay. And one more point is, the classifications whatever given by CRM are standard. You cannot create your own classification. So 2 points. One is business partner category. You cannot create your own category. And same is the case with classification. You cannot create your own classification. So rest of the things like the partner roles, grouping, the rest of the things, our relationship categories, everything can be created on your own. So customer enhancements, like if you want to have your own fields defined in to be defined in different transactions or master data. So with the help of easy enhancement workbench, you can have your own fields. Any idea on EWB?
No, Rama. No idea.
Like, so with the help of a wizard, you can do that. System will keep on asking. So what type of a field you want to add, whether it is a checkbox or an input field or a radio button. Then it will ask you in which particular transaction you would like to add this field. Then all the entries will come. Then you choose. Then it will ask you in which particular tab you would like to add this particular field, or you want to create a separate tab for this particular field. So like that it will keep on interacting with you. So only thing is that you need to give an entry which are available already available in that particular set. Then by the time all the wizards are completed, the system will generate the required new field. So here you need to create your own project kind of a thing, and then you can do the, you can add up the new field. Okay.
Okay. So what is the transaction code for this?
EEWB, Easy Enhancement Workbench. Dollar temper. So you can explore later now, okay?
Okay.
So this can be created. So only wizard through wizard, it will ask you, I think 4 or 5 steps will be there. Okay, but the only thing is that while doing this easy enhancement workbench, the rest of the user should be out of the system. So it has to generate the table. So create some G tables in the background. So it takes some 10 to 15 minutes to create a new field. Okay.
Okay.
So it will be like this. So once you give the project and then choose this particular part, then enter the table description, enter key fields, enter technical characteristics, system relevance, and then update. That's it. There is one more concept called visual configuration tool. So if you want to change the sequence of your tabs, or you want to change the description of your tabs, then with the help of VCP you can do that.
What is it? Visual configuration tool.
Yeah. So there will be an exercise on this also. So will guide you to do that.
What is the T code for that?
There it was VCP.
Okay. What is this MTS3?
Is a user ID.
Oh,
User ID of this system.
oh, it says user menu for so and so. Okay.
So I think there is an exercise on this also.
Normally it won't be like names, sir. Normally it will be like R3 will be name, no, by name, user ID.
Yeah, here they created the ID as MTS3. That's why.
Oh, ID itself.
In MTS3 they didn't maintain any description. That's why.
Oh, okay, okay. In that, yes,
That server guy is having that.
Correct, correct.
So this we don't require now.
It is looking as if it's in T code. So already a T code in T code. So.
Okay. So I will send this document to Madan. I think he will distribute. I will send both the documents, 5.0 as well as 7.0. So you parallelly do both the exercises, so that so even if you have to work, because majority of implementations have already done on 5.0, I think in Europe and then America. So now recently
Actually, yeah. So 5.0 is important, right? Like, is there any lot of difference between both the versions or minimum?
Not much, not much. Only thing is that in 5.0, in easy access we used to get all the transaction codes of the mass data and all. So, but now he removed it, because all in web user interface there we are controlling all the transactions for the user. So in easy access is not giving in GUI. So everything is there in web user interface only.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the only difference. Otherwise, features and functionalities almost same. apart from that, certain enhancements. Okay, so that's it. BP is completed, so now you have exercises. You got the access for the server?
I'll talk to Madan. Yes.
Okay, right. So these are all
these are the exercises. Okay.
Yeah. So almost it covers whatever we spoken about. So we try to cover everything.
Okay.
And tomorrow we'll see all the configuration settings related to BP.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, chalo then, bye.
Yeah, I think you're getting late for the office, right?
I need to go. That's right, because tomorrow's topic is small. So you can cover both the configuration settings of BP and then automation management.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And you're okay with this weekends or weekly schedule?
No, fine, no problem. 5 days you'll have Monday to Friday.
Yeah, whatever. Sure, no problem.
Yeah. So, if possible, is it possible to come at 7 o'clock IST? If possible.
7 o'clock IST. That means another half an hour. That's okay. Possible. Tomorrow, right?
Yeah. We will see. If you are available, you can have. Otherwise, 7:30.
Yeah, actually one more problem is that I'm getting opportunities for West Coast. So, yeah, West Coast, California. So the time zone varies again. Now I am in New Jersey, East Coast. So this is very convenient between India, your time, early morning and my night time.
Fine. No problem.
Tomorrow?
Because it takes.
Yeah.
I will stick to 7:30 only, no problem. Okay?
Yeah, 7:30 parleదండి సరిపోతుంది.
ఓకే. మీ ఎంత టైం ఇప్పుడు నైట్ కదా?
ఇప్పుడు మాకు 9:55 అండి రాత్రి.
ఓహో.
మాకు ట్యూస్డే నైట్ 9:55.
ఓకే. సరే అండి. బాయ్ మరి. గుడ్ నైట్.
థ్యాంక్స్ అండి. నేను మాట్లాడతాను మొదలు. ఓకే.
యా ఓకే.
థ్యాంక్స్ అలాట్.